My name is Kelli Stevens. I am here a part of the Delta team, and I am a project manager for our 3 nonprofits.
And why have you enjoyed volunteering every day?
Well, I am from Atlanta, so being able to give back to the community that gave to me is really important. So I see these nonprofits come in, and they're doing so much for the communities. It's the least that I can do to help them contribute.
I'm Cherie McDonald. I'm representing Team Moxie here as the project manager for 48 in 48.
And why are you enjoying yourself here at 48 in 48?
I love project management and I love giving back to the community, so this was the perfect opportunity for me to provide both of those skill sets.
Anything else you'd like to say, like some cool stuff that you've seen here, that kind of thing?
Yeah, our team has been great. We have a really big team. When we first came in, we just had 3 people, 2 project managers and like 1 designer, and now we have like 3 developers. So everyone really rallied together to make this a really successful event, and our nonprofit was really happy today. That was the best part, seeing their reaction to what we've created so far.
Hey, so I'm Robert Barris. I'm the Vice President of Strategy and Marketing for 352. We're a digital product development agency here in Atlanta, Georgia.
And tell us one more time the second thing about what you're doing here
Yeah.
to help people out.
Sure, no, you're fine, man. What we're doing here. Okay. Yeah, so we participated in the 48-hour project last year. We're really passionate about helping smaller organizations become successful. Obviously, nonprofits have some real challenges, and so anytime we can lend our expertise and time to help out a smaller organization, we're really passionate about doing so and making a difference.
Hi, I'm Bobby Kershaw, and my company is Papaya Internet, and I'm a digital marketing consultant.
What are you guys doing here at 48 in 48?
So I'm helping just with about anything related to WordPress. I have a lot of experience with WordPress, so I'm just around helping a big group. A lot of them are from Definition 6, so I just kind of got pulled into their group, and we're working on 2 projects.
What have you guys been able to accomplish so far?
We've been able to just really just build a site from the ground up. A lot of the websites that we've seen, they have a web presence, but just could use a little bit of help. And so we've been able to just work together to come up with content and come up with some really nice designs, make it responsive, just bring them up to date, yeah.
Let's see, why are you excited about 48 in 48, and how does it make you feel to be able to help people out?
I participated last year, and I was even excited before we even started. I've been always wanting to find a way to help others since I work by myself for the most part, and I bring in people here and there. It's hard for me to just come in by myself and help a bunch of other nonprofits to build a website or help them volunteer some time, and so this was like the perfect opportunity for me to jump in and help as we can scale up with a bunch of us here over a short amount of time and really get cracking and building some websites quickly and some really good quality websites.
My name is Vic Soup. I'm a digital marketing manager at LexisNexis Risk Solutions, and I'm here working on 3 websites.
So what have you been able to accomplish so far?
So far we've got our 3 sites. We've got all their content put in. We've got their navigation set up. We've got their design elements in. We've created a logo. We're in the middle of creating PowerPoint templates and branding guidelines for different nonprofits, as well as PayPal form donations.
So what have you enjoyed so far about 48 in 48? How does it make you feel to be able to give back in a way?
Well, I've been looking for a volunteer opportunity that takes advantage of my web experience, so this was an excellent opportunity for me. It's been great meeting a lot of people from my own company that wanted to volunteer here, as well as some new people, some people that I've been connected with in the past, and meeting new people in the field. I found out I've got a lot to learn because there's a lot of stuff that's way beyond what I've been doing, so this has been a great learning experience and networking experience.
How would you encourage someone else to maybe come next year? What would you say to them to maybe come over the edge if they were thinking about volunteering?
Well, the work's really not that hard, so that's the big thing. There's a lot of groundwork that the organization already does to make this very easy. The organization is doing a lot to make everybody entertained and comfortable here. There's like live music, food, coffee, awesome furniture to lounge out in. There's a PlayStation over there. So there's a lot of distractions here, and the work's not that hard. So this is like, I wish I could do this for a living.
So my name is Chesley. I work at Hodges Mace, and I am here with a group of volunteers. We all signed up on our own, so we've had a great experience meeting and working with each other. And our organizations are Students Talking Out Problems and Pretty Pearl Girls Foundation.
So what have you been able to accomplish so far here?
So far we have developed the content for both of our websites. We've actually already written everything and have it loaded into WordPress. So right now our developers are working on designing the websites and collaborating with our graphic designers to make sure that we're on brand with some of the new logos and new looks that we've been working on.
So why have you enjoyed 48 in 48?
48 in 48 has been a really wonderful challenge. I think I've met a lot of great people, and just coming together with these nonprofits has been a great opportunity to work with some folks in the community that really believe passionately about what they're doing.
My name is Leah Ellen. I work for Brightwave Marketing, and we are doing the email marketing for this weekend. We have about 6 nonprofits that have specifically asked for emails designed, and we're going to be supplying them with a donation email, a thank you email, as well as a newsletter email. We're also going to be sending it to the other nonprofits.
So why do you enjoy being here? Why is this a good event to come and volunteer in?
It's been a really great experience. I've only been in the agency life for a year, and don't know a lot of other people in agencies except for my own, so it's been a lot of fun getting to know other people and really just getting out there. A lot of people here are extremely nice, and it's just been a really great environment to learn and to network, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm Jenny Bradley. I work at Career Builder in Norcross, Georgia. I am an Agile project manager, and I am here this weekend as a project manager on the CB and Friends team. And I have, sorry. I don't know what else you want to know.
Okay. So what's sort of your mission here? What are you trying to do?
I wanted to do this because I have a heart where I really love to work with nonprofits. I've worked with them for a really long time. A couple years ago, I had a great opportunity to be an intern at Make-A-Wish, Georgia, and then they hired me for a contract position for a little bit. And I have a small nonprofit on the side that I operate and give donations to young children. So it holds a special place in my heart. When I saw that I could be a project manager and work with nonprofits in this opportunity, I just had to jump on it, and it was really exciting to do.
Great. How would you encourage, if you had friends that were thinking about volunteering here, how would you encourage them to join in?
So I've already been devising a plan next year to get a whole bunch of people from Career Builder so that we can have a big Career Builder team and come in as a solid team together. It is really cool how everybody kind of comes in and collaborates, and you have these 3 sites that used to exist, and then you transform them into these magical new sites. And the nonprofits came in earlier today, and they got a sneak peek at the ones that we had created for them, and their eyes lit up, and they were so touched and so excited that we had spent our time last 24 hours and another 24 hours to come to give them a brand new website.
Sure. My name is Sara Fields. I work for Delta, and we're here helping nonprofits build some new websites this weekend. And I'm currently the project manager, so I've been helping our teams get a little bit more organized and get focused and stay on track for what we have to get done this weekend.
Great. So what's sort of your central mission here? You're helping build websites. Is there a specific nonprofit you're working with?
Yeah, so I'm specifically in charge of making sure we're on task for She Will, which is an organization that helps girls become more financially literate and empowered, and helping them focus on career skills. And it's really exciting for me because that's something I'm passionate about, and so now I get a chance to work with a nonprofit and help them build their business. But then also the other organizations we're working with happen to be HIRO, which is a organization that helps Haitian Americans here help back at home, as well as provide youth activities, and another organization, Summerhill Neighborhood Group, which is I think it's development group, but they help them organize different program activities for the neighborhood.
Sounds like you're doing a lot. How does it make you feel to be able to help out all these people?
It's really great. You know, I always like to be volunteering and be focused in my community. Oftentimes with Delta, we do a lot of manual labor, and so we build homes and clean up things, but this is really great because now I get to use my actual career skills to help out somebody else.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Michael Goki. I'm a mean stack, full stack web developer. I love helping the Moxie team. Right now we have 2 websites we're building with People United Foundation. They're big education for underdeveloped communities here in Atlanta. So we're really working on their website and I love it.
So why do you enjoy coming here to help out in 48in48?
I've learned a lot in the Atlanta community. We're very big on entrepreneurship, helping others, the startup mentality, the entrepreneur, just being small and helping others grow. So this is my way of giving back to the community a little bit.
How does it make you feel to contribute like that?
Yeah, it feels great. Anytime you're helping other people. I grew up and I'm a Boy Scout, Eagle Scout, so anytime you get a chance to help somebody, you always feel good. It's a win-win. I get to donate my skills to somebody that needs help. I feel good in the process. I know that somebody else is going to get help out of it.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Cool, so my name is Denzel Pressey, and right now I'm working with my company, Hot House Inc. We're doing 2 websites for the Cool Girls Inc. And we're also doing a website for the Old Fourth Ward Alliance. And right now I'm actually working on WordPress and I'm doing front-end development. So specifically I'm working with the Cool Girls nonprofit, and it's about maybe 3 of us developing for them, and then we have like 2 designers, and we also have a copywriter as well. So
how does it make you feel to be able to help out at an event like this?
Oh, it's definitely awesome, specifically because the tech industry here in Atlanta has this thing of giving back, and so I'm a self-taught developer, and when I wanted to learn about technologies, I could just go to meetups specifically here at General Assembly, and it was like an open arms community. So doing this event, helping other nonprofits, really is something that I appreciate because of the support I was shown when I was learning web development in particular. So
it's really cool. If you had a friend that was maybe hesitant to volunteer, how would you encourage someone to come check it out and volunteer?
How would I encourage them? I would say I would ask them to think about a time when you were pretty much in a very needy position or situation, and where somebody gave you help and didn't expect anything in return. That's something that I would encourage them to just remember to get them into an event like this.
Okay. Hi, my name is Monique Ward, and I am currently here at the 48in48 event, just helping out with building a website for a nonprofit called Cool Girls Inc. And so far it's going pretty great.
How does it make you feel to be able to help out people with your talents?
I just feel blessed that I'm able to help out in this type of way. I'm a front-end web developer, and being able to code and help a nonprofit organization create a website in order to reach more users, more, basically to get more participants involved in their organization. I think it's a really great thing. So I just feel really great that I'm able to help out in this way.
So how would you encourage others to come here and volunteer?
I feel like everyone makes time for things that they want to make time for. I feel it's truly important to be able to be a bit selfless at times, and just devote some of your time to be able to help an organization or someone else accomplish something that they're trying to accomplish.
Hey, this is Michael Adamson, and I am one of the 2 project managers for the 48in48 team from Proficient Digital. We're working on 2 nonprofits here this weekend. One is the University Community Development Corporation, and the other is Zami Nobla.
So what are you working on trying to do for those 2 organizations?
So for both of our nonprofits, we are both improving their online web presence as well as enabling new functionality for them to communicate to their constituents, and whether that's introducing new forms that can be filled out for the Zammy Nobla Audre Lorde Scholarship, or whether that's helping the UCDC better promote projects that they're working on to better the area just to the west of downtown in the Atlanta University Center. Both of those are capabilities that they would never introduce on their own, have the time or capability to do, and we're able to bring that to them in a single weekend.
Great. So how does it make you feel to be able to help out all of these organizations?
First, I think 48 in 48 in general is just an amazing effort. I can only imagine just the raw magnitude of the event and the coordination that it takes place. But just as a team of professionals who do this, as our day jobs, you'd think it'd be the last thing we'd want to do. But the fact that we can bring our skills to bear and pay it back into the Atlanta community through these different nonprofits is not only rewarding, but there's no way we would ever normally be connected with these organizations, and what great exposure they're giving to us. We're learning a lot more about these groups that we're working with, and of course we love helping out the community as a whole.
So I'm Joe Kaufman, and I'm the CEO of Agency Sparks, and we're both sponsors of 48 in 48 and also volunteers. We've been helping out with creating social media posts for the nonprofits.
Great. So how does it make you feel to be able to help out at 48 in 48?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to be a part of 48 in 48, both in the inaugural year last year as well as this year, because we always donate our time sorting food or doing other things, but it's nice to be able to use our actual digital marketing skills to help nonprofits look good and not just do good.
How would you encourage others to join and volunteer here?
I would absolutely say anybody can get involved in 48 in 48, either using your digital marketing skills or being a general volunteer. It's a great way to help out the organizations in your community in a different kind of way, because I think all of the nonprofits could use a better digital presence, because that attracts two things: more volunteers and donations, which are super important for all nonprofits.
Hi, I'm Rochelle, and I am with a company called Watchword Branding, and we are here running a writing center, just helping out making sure that all the websites read well so that we can tell stories well.
So what inspired you to come to 48 in 48?
I came last year. I had a conversation with a friend who was involved, and I thought it just sounded like an exponential way to make an impact on our community.
So now that you're here, what have you been enjoying, and how does it make you feel to be able to help people out like this?
I am a storyteller at heart, and I think that the people and the nonprofits that we are supporting are people whose stories deserve to be told. They are giving their lives and their livelihoods to making a difference, and so it's just really a joy and a privilege to be able to help them do that.
My name is Andrew Vogel, and I guess I'm official title, I can't even remember, but it's I'm essentially one of the kind of food logistics coordinator, we'll say. My job is that with all of the food that gets brought either delivered or that we go pick up from vendors and restaurants, my job is really to coordinate that, and so make sure that all of our tech volunteers and non-tech volunteers get fed for the weekend. So
how'd you hear about 48 in 48?
So Jeff Hillmeyer, one of the co-founders, has been a lifelong friend and mentor. He and I go back. He was youth advisor when I was about 12 years old, and we have kept up ever since. So
great. So how would you encourage friends of yours to also volunteer here at 48 in 48?
Think about that. You learn. It's really, I think I'm probably an extrovert, so just kind of talking to people is real, and just hearing people's different stories is fun. But I think it's always good to get out and do something outside of yourself, and that's kind of out of your routine that helps another population, another demographic, and so it's a cool way to learn from a lot of people here. So.
Hi, I'm Paige Pulaski, and I signed up to be a digital marketer here at 48 in 48.
So what are you doing specifically here? What's your mission?
So my mission personally, my personal goal when I walked in the door, was to learn more about what I don't know about. And on our team, I'm interacting with these people who have got their hands dug into the code and learning about that end. Also talking a lot about SEO and informing some people who had questions about how does that form plug in and how did this and that, and I'm realizing that I'm knowing more than I thought that I did, and I'm also picking up on things that I'd never heard of before. So I'd say that mission accomplished.
Great. So are you working with any specific organizations or anything?
Yeah, so I actually, I came on by myself, but I heard about it through my boyfriend and his work. They're here with Red Clay Interactive, and so I'm working with them and a couple others. I'm actually on the Moxie team, so getting to meet all sorts of people.
So how would you encourage friends of yours to come and join and volunteer?
I would say if you're looking to get, I would tell my friends if they wanted to, I know what I'm trying to say, and it is a great endorsement.
No worries.
I would just say if you wanted to learn more about back-end development, because I've got a lot of people that work in content and this sort of stuff that people see, there's so much that is unseen back behind the page. So I would say if you wanted to learn more about that, if you wanted to be able to ask questions and build camaraderie with these people who might seem foreign to you, the developer is just ticking away at their keyboards, and it just kind of opens that door.
We're really tired. Village Camp.
Camp Village. Yeah, we're all on the same team. I'm Jill Murphy.
And I'm Candace King.
So what's your sort of central mission here at 48 in 48?
Well, let's see. Michelle and I work together. We have a small business. We work for Dogwood Web. Oh, I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Dogwood Web Design and Development. And she and I we do mostly web development. So that's our goal, to come in here and help as much as we can. We do WordPress development. But we just want to give back. We know Aaron, and he's the one who told us about it, so we decided to come in and do this and see what it was all about.
And I went to school with them. I'm a front-end developer, and they told me about it, and I said, this sounds good, and it sounds fun, and it sounds like it's going to help people, so yeah, I decided to come too.
Yeah, so how does it make you feel to be able to help people out with your skills?
Feels good.
Yeah, we like helping nonprofits anyway. Yeah. That's kind of like
our specialty.
Especially our passion anyway, so it was a good fit for us. We're having fun. I mean, we're just really tired.
So tell me about it. I heard you stayed overnight. What was that like? What prompted you to do that?
We live just far enough away that leaving that late and having to be here that early was a waste of time.
Well, we felt like...
And we could get a lot accomplished.
Actually, that's a big part of it too. We started realizing the internet was pretty spotty last night when everybody was here. And then when a lot of people left it, this is our first year, we kind of thought everybody was going to stay.
Yeah,
so we were kind of surprised by that. So we planned all along on staying last night. We brought our sleeping bags and pillows and stuff. But when everybody left, it was quiet and we had really good internet and we got a lot done. So that worked really well for us.
Yeah. But we did sleep on yoga mats on the hard floor for
floor.
like 2 hours.
We tried.
We got 2 hours sleep last night, maybe.
Well, I commend you on that. So what would you say, since this is your first year, what would you say to your friends, colleagues, to try to encourage them to also come and volunteer?
I mean, there's been some really cool stuff here. I like the music.
I'll come back, Brett. I'll come back before.
The live music last night was fantastic. The food's amazing.
The food's good. The cappuccinos are great.
Cappuccinos are great. People are great. And the WordPress community in general has always kind of been that way. It's really supportive, and you're going to learn a lot.
Yeah, you're going to learn an awful lot.
And it's great to give back, but it's also fun. So
yeah.
I'm Rebecca Lang. I work at BKV. I'm a project manager for the BKV team.
So what's sort of your mission here at 48in48?
Well, we were given 4 nonprofits. We're building up their websites. I know me personally, I just make sure everyone has what they need. I'm the liaison between the team and the nonprofit, and they kind of went in and took, all of our nonprofits had content, but they are now going to have remessaged content and updated content, and in some cases much better design.
So have you been working with a specific nonprofit or a bunch of different ones?
There's 4, so we have everything from like people focusing on underprivileged, like Next Generation Men does, underprivileged youth, and we've also had Jesus Set the Captive Free, which looks at homelessness and kind of a whole array of different things, and even helping a few other teams with their nonprofits. So we've definitely touched a lot of different worlds today.
So how does it make you feel to use your skills to help people out?
It feels good. It's a great use of my weekend. I love projects. It's even better in my opinion, and actually one reason why I went from consulting back to agency life to have teamwork. You just can make so much more of an impact with a larger team, all working towards one goal.
My name is Nathan Skinner. I am a designer and WordPress developer.
So sort of, what's your mission here at 48 in 48?
My mission is really just to help out as much as I can. I have a real passion working with nonprofits. I have a big background in designing for nonprofits, and I'm just always really eager to help out with my talents and my skill sets to give back to people that deserve to be given to. And working with the whole list of nonprofits here are just amazing organizations and definitely deserve to have a better web presence than what some of them have right now.
So how does it make you feel to be able to help these people out?
It's really fulfilling. I think as agency professionals, a lot of time we get caught in the rut of the 9 to 5, the constant grind of working with bigger corporate clients. And that's a fun and fulfilling career in of itself, but to really take those skill sets and those things that you learn in that environment and apply it to some maybe a little smaller that couldn't afford it is really fulfilling.
So how would you encourage other people to also volunteer here?
I think a big part of this is going to be word of mouth, grassroots, really talking about what you're doing and really finding more opportunities to do things that are similar and really make it more of a culture in the design field. I think if the community of Atlanta and I guess New York too really get behind these types of events, it's something that could take off for sure.
So what would you say Atlanta is particularly good for this kind of thing?
Absolutely. I think Atlanta has a great design community, and I think a big part of Atlanta is the give back culture and the paying it forward culture.
Hi, I'm Kelli Coulter. I do the social media for 48 in 48, so I'm the social media chair on the committee.
Okay, so what made you want to volunteer for 48 in 48?
I met Carol about 6 months ago in March, and we met at Caribou Coffee, and I told her I wanted to get more involved in the nonprofit world. And she told me about 48 in 48 and its mission, and we found a role for me. So I've been doing social media on behalf of the organization for about 6 months now. And it's been like a really awesome experience thus far.
What would you say to somebody else if they were thinking about volunteering? How would you encourage them?
Just do it. I think a lot of people are worried if they're not a developer that there's no way they can contribute. I know that was my concern, but I know nothing about WordPress or HTML or anything, and I've found a way to get involved. You can be a project manager, organizer, social media, anything you want to do.
So, has there been anything that surprised you or has been like extra cool about the event?
I definitely think the community of Atlanta is bigger than you realize. I think that people think that it's just this really close-knit community, which it is, but there's so many different organizations. Like, we've got huge sponsors like Delta. We have really small nonprofits giving just amount of effort. It's really cool to see the whole city come together for just one weekend. It's awesome.
Hi, my name's Jenna Lizzie. I decided to volunteer for 48 in 48 because I thought it was a great way to help a maximum number of people with one effort, because we help 48 different companies fulfill their mission in the community and make the world a better place.
So, are there any specific nonprofits that you've been able to help?
Well, my friend is the president of one of the ones that we're building a new website for, the National Council of Jewish Women, and so yes, so it has directly impacted my life.
So how does it make you feel to be able to help out nonprofits in this sort of way?
I think it's awesome. It makes me feel good. I feel like, if I'm going to stay up for 48 hours, I want to be doing something good, and I feel like I did. Feel like I made a difference this weekend.
What would you say to maybe friends that you're trying to encourage to volunteer next year?
I would say it's a great experience, and we had a lot of fun hanging out together, talking, solving problems. It was great.
My name's Ethan Parish. I work with Agency Sparks, and we're sponsoring the event. I'm pretty new to the marketing agency world, and I've become really close to many of the people that are putting the event on. Jeff, Adam, I really respect those guys, so I wanted to help them out in what they're doing.
So what's it been like? Tell me about the experience.
It's been good. It's kind of been like going back to college. A lot of long nights that I wish I didn't see 4 a.m. again, but it's been good. It's been really exciting to see the creative community come together and do some good.
So what would you say to like a friend of yours to try to encourage them to volunteer next year?
Absolutely. I think giving back, once you get to a good place, in your career or right out of college, you have the ability to give back. And using your skills that actually apply, it's better than just doing anything that's non-tech related. So if you're a tech person and you can use your actual tech skills, you're helping someone more than you could if you were doing, say, manual labor. So.
What sort of impacts have you seen since being here?
It's been really great because the agency teams have come together with the client side teams. I mean, we've got Delta, UPS, and then we've also got marketing agencies. So it's good to see everybody collaborating from two avenues that are typically not at odds, but on different sides of the ball. It's great to see people coming together and working on the same team and really seeing that they're more similar than different to do good for the community.
My name is Seema X, and I'm with BKV. I am the PM chair for the event, and I wanted to help with the event. I'd heard great things about it from last year, so that's how I made it.
Eric Henderson from Rocket IT. I'm helping out with project management and some tech work. I realized kind of a gap in my life in terms of giving back and really helping the community around me, and this was a great way to do it with the skills that I already had from my job, and so it really felt like a really good fit for that.
What sort of changes have you seen people be able to make here? How have people been helping out and everything?
I think everybody's been incredibly helpful, not only working on their own teams, but helping those others that were missing specific skill sets. And so I think they've all just pitched in to do the best they possibly could over this 48 hours. And all of them have actually come out doing just wonderful sites.
Yeah, I would say that there's quite a few connections between tech volunteers and then also between the nonprofits, where some of the volunteers will be able to help the nonprofits beyond this event where they wouldn't have been able to have that link any other way. So,
if you could speak to like a friend of yours or something and you tried to encourage them to volunteer next year, what sort of things would you say to encourage them?
I would say definitely make it a part of your weekend. It seems like a really large commitment over 3 days, but it's totally worth it. You'll meet a lot of wonderful people, bond with them, make some great connections through the community, and feel good about yourself.
yeah, I would say that the best reason to volunteer is that for people in the tech industry, it's very difficult to find any sort of event or any sort of outlet to really be able to help out with the skills that you have, because they're so specific and they're so often used for just trying to make as much money as possible. And so this has been a real great way to take those skills and apply them in a charitable way.
Hi, I'm Hillary Hartung, and I first found out about 48 in 48 essentially on Monday. There's a group that I am part of, user experience ladies that UX in Atlanta, and there was a call to arms, please volunteer. Never heard of 48 in 48, looked at the website and said, yeah, definitely. So looking at my weekend schedule, I picked a slot and here I am.
So what's the experience been like? Are you exhausted?
A lot of work, but it's all awesome. I like doing things that I haven't done before, and I'm glad to help.
So how would you encourage your friends to volunteer next year?
Definitely. I'm already talking about it to people that I know that are design skilled, and especially if you're not design skilled, come out and help. I mean, if you look at the list of nonprofits, every single one of them are doing very good things and trying to do very good things, and you know, you don't have a lot of time to make a good first impression, and these folks are helping these nonprofits for that.
Hi, my name is Brianna Evans, and I came here for the first time last year. A girlfriend of mine works for a digital marketing agency and said, hey, they need content writers, can you give it a shot? And I loved it so much, I pestered all of them until I could come back this year and help out a little bit more. So it's an incredible event.
So what sort of positive changes have you seen here at 48 in 48?
I think the biggest positive change that I've seen is really you can look at the clients as they're coming in, all the nonprofits, the look on their faces of excitement and relief to finally have that help with something that seems so basic. A nonprofit should have a website, but in reality, it's very expensive and it's hard for them to do on their own. So it's great to be able to be a part of that and see how excited they are to have us helping them.
So you said that you're pestering friends of yours to also come. What sort of things were you saying that you encouraged them?
I think what can be intimidating for people is that it's 48 hours nonstop, but I've encouraged people to join and be a part of it. Just really, it's something you don't want to miss out on and an experience that isn't replicated anywhere. So it's very authentic experience in a way that you can give back using your own skills. It's really hard standing around passing out pamphlets, holding a pamphlet knowing that we could make it better. So it's nice to be on the back end for once and do what we do best.
Yeah, hi there. My name's Rad Chowdhury. I'm president of Brightwave Marketing. It's an email and marketing automation company. I actually got involved with the organization mainly because I knew Jeff Hillmeyer is actually my old business partner. When I heard about what he was doing and you know, building 48 websites for 48 nonprofits, I actually approached him and asked him whether he'd be open to the idea of actually building 48 email templates for 48 nonprofits. So we went from there and I assembled a Brightwave team, and that's what we've been doing for the last 48 hours.
So what sort of positive impacts have you seen happen since being here?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, one big thing is that we assembled a team of 17 volunteers out of our agency. So just getting 17 of our folks together, spending the last couple of days together, just builds a lot of team camaraderie. Really helps kind of fuse and create that kind of tribe, if you will, within the team. Outside of that, for us, is showing off, our people and our talents, but more so helping with our folks to kind of share with the community we live in, that we're part of, and kind of give back, if you will.
So how would you encourage friends to volunteer next year? What would you say to encourage them?
Yeah, I mean, we all live in a very thriving city, if you will, and as much as we can do to help out other nonprofits with our skills and talents, it's fantastic. All of us know someone, who's a fantastic designer or developer or writer or project manager. All those things are very valuable resources that a lot of nonprofits really just can't afford, and so just bringing that level of community back and giving back to the city we live in is just fantastic.
Hey, my name is Adali. I'm a high school student, and I saw the tweet about 48 in 48. Got me really excited because as a high school student, you don't get many opportunities to make an impact in the world, but 48 in 48 allowed me to change the world in a way that I never thought possible.
So what sort of positive things have you seen happen here at 48 in 48?
Well, aside from just creating the amazing websites for the nonprofits, we also got to have a lot of amazing fun with the band playing at the beginning, awesome food, meeting new people. It was a really good experience.
So what would you say to your friends to try to encourage them?
Well, I'd say to my friends, a lot of you guys already know how to program. You guys have skills that many nonprofits might not have. Might as well use them to help them.
My name is Samantha Brown. I actually ended up here because my husband is volunteering as a designer.
So what sort of positive changes have you seen here at 48in48?
The positive changes that I've seen here at 48in48 is honestly watching my husband create quality websites for amazing foundations that that were just willing and open to their creativity and their designs. I've seen them now be able to just be open to more business, to help more people, to do whatever they need to do to improve our community.
So what would you say to your friends to encourage them to come and volunteer next year?
Why not? This is amazing. You're helping out your community, and as long as it spreads globally, international. It's amazing. Come on, come help. It doesn't take much just to give a little. It's amazing. I'm gonna call everybody I know so that we can get ready for next year.